Hi and welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. This is a TV review. Today we're going to be having the following episode 6. Now I'll say first of all, this episode did go against my expectations and it didn't play out the way I think myself and probably a lot of people were thinking it was going to go. So this will be quite a spoiler heavy review. So we left last episode with Kevin Bacon's character being sort of captured and held by gunpoint by the three sort of serial killers in the house. Now he's sort of tied up and sort of kept in a chair in the front room, and it looks like it's their sort of like their plans are sort of falling apart, and Kevin Bacon's sort of trying to sort of exacerbate the situation and trying to sort of cause a little bit of rifts between the three of them, and it seems to be working. And he's hoping obviously for the rest of the FBI and the police and stuff are going to be able to sort of surround the house and obviously capture them, and that's probably what most people are going to be expecting. So that's the sort of the main crux of this story. I'll have to say it maybe does move a little bit slowly, probably initially. You've also got Claire, who is Joe Carroll's ex-wife, who in the last episode stupidly agreed to go and meet one of Joe Carroll's followers after she was told that if she does that she won't see her son again. Now, what's interesting with that sort of plotline is it didn't really go anywhere because the FBI sort of capture her we sort of rescue her with relative ease, and she spends a little bit of time with this follower who appears to be some sort of high tech ex-military guy who has been sort of like following Claire for the last sort of couple of years and has had some sort of infatuation with her, but he's still sort of loyal to Joe Carroll, at least at the moment. But that was the first surprise really, because that I thought what was going to happen is that they would rescue the little boy and end up Claire being the one who was captured, but she is, as I say, she's actually rescued with relative ease. So that was the end of that storyline essentially, and I actually thought that they would rescue the boy, and at least some of the three serial killers would actually get either captured or killed. Now it turns out none of them get captured or killed, and they all manage to escape with the help of some sort of more followers that sort of haven't been seen before. One of which being a local policewoman who is sort of involved in the rescue mission, and a couple of other guys who kill some SWAT members and sort of end up, when they storm the house, killing the remaining SWAT members and rescuing the two men. So I guess I did like the episode. I think it did actually kind of play against I think my expectations, which was good. So I was quite interested. I did maybe think the bad guys, these did sort of manage to escape fairly easily. I mean, the police had the property completely surrounded, and there was gunfire and things in the back areas, but sort of no one really sort of came to investigate it. So maybe I have an issue with that thing, but I did like the way it kind of did sort of go against maybe what it was setting up to do, so that was quite good. So in the end, basically, you have the two male serial killers have escaped. Joe Carroll, Kevin Bacon's character manages to stab one of them, so he's wounded. And then the girl Emma, the female serial killer, has taken the little boy sort of separately, and sort of they've gone their separate ways, and that's kind of where it's been left. You've also got the guy who kidnapped Claire. He's also sort of on the lam now as well. So it's all up in the air again now, and the FBI really no closer in getting any further. Now, a lot of people, a lot of the sort of the serial killers talk about this Roderick character. Now, I suspect, obviously, it sounds like this Roderick character is almost like the second in control, sort of under Joe Carroll himself, who is still sort of manipulating his eternally to sort of say things on the air to sort of get messages out to his followers. Now, I suspect this Roderick is actually going to be someone that we've seen, because they make a concept of it that you don't never see this Roderick, so which leads me to believe it's someone a character that we've already seen. And really, the only other characters that you've seen a lot of are going to be Claire, the wife, who I don't think it would be. There's the guy played by Sean Ashmore, the partner, who I don't think it would be, and the female boss of the FBI, who has a couple of flashbacks in the episode to sort of say she was at one point part of a cult and kind of have moved away. Now, she to me seems the most likely suspect to be this Roderick. I could be wrong, it could be just a character that we simply haven't seen yet, but the fact that they haven't shown who that is would lead me to believe it is someone who is kind of undercover and someone that we've seen really calling the shots, and probably someone quite with a reasonable sort of standing in maybe law enforcement, because obviously they seem to be the one that's calling the shots in Joe Carroll's absence. But so that's just my theory. No, as I say, I did like this episode. It completely sort of went in a direction I didn't think it was going to go. I did maybe think it was stretching credibility a little bit. I think maybe at least one of the 3 serial killers maybe could have been killed or captured. Even though I do like their characters, and I'm kind of glad that we'll see a bit more of them. And I quite like Kevin Bacon a little bit more of this, and he seemed a lot more proactive to me in this episode, and a lot more smart as well. When he's sort of manipulating the people in the farmhouse, he just seems to, he's in control of the situation. I did think they kind of lost it a little bit. The 3 serial killers seem to have kind of lose their sort of panic a little bit too easily, maybe, considering who they are and stuff. But they're kind of minor quibbles. So I'll give this one an 8 out of 10. I did enjoy this episode. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing where it goes from now. Look forward to your comments. See you next time.